2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Throw on to first, and Pedroia is set down to open up the ballgame. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, 1 for 6. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees. But as a hitter, if you know what he's going to call, it's okay. You can respect that. Just be consistent, Clyde. That's all.
Into the windup and the pitch. Mookie Betts is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's giving us good signs. The first 3 hitters he's gotten ahead of. If he does that, it could be a great night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
And, Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching 2 teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball, hopefully, in this game.
A.J. Pierzynski is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Got him swinging in the dirt. Swihart finds it. And a good throw just beats him. Pierzynski is retired. 2 down now. Here's Carlos Santana now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And he's set down on strikes for the second time. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder Jackie Bradley.
Little tapper down the third baseline. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
To Cabrera for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing. So striding forward now as Drupal Cabrera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Drupal Cabrera.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pedroia onto the grass. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Digging in
number
to try it
25.
again. Hyun-Soo Kim, a base hit in his first trip. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Rene Rivera comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Delino DeShields.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a curveball right on the corner. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Hit back up the middle, and a glove flip for 1. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a ball popped up. Playable behind the plate for Pierzynski. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Left fielder Andrew.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a little tapper. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here it comes on 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Now batting, catcher.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Santana, and they'll get to fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no error. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pierzynski. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
A.J. Pierzynski.
And that's dead center for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hard hit toward the hole, and Martinez is going to have himself a base knock. So that at-bat extends the inning for Miguel Cabrera.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Pomerantz sets. Here comes the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third. There's Sandoval. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit, but they're up 1-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. Another 0-2 coming. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up, but man, he's been good so far.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
The center fielder.
Ready
Jackie
once again,
Bradley
Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in Tyler Thornburg gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Thornburg.
Riding in once again, Mike Napoli, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in his zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out of the zone. Not a good game so far.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
First delivery to him on the way. Asdrubal Cabrera is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 25.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hyun-Soo Kim, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. Down the first baseline. Moreland is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Up 3 down for Detroit, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Leading off for the Red Sox, first baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Mitch Moreland stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the 1st out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 48.
Ready for another shot now. Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Joe.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
Rene Rivera is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tapped out in front of home. And he retired one away.
Center fielder, number 3.
Digging in once again, Delino DeShields. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly, 0 for 4. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, A.J. Pierzynski. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Down in order go the top.
Leading off for Boston,
Francisco Rodriguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Rivera is there, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, it's getting late in the game. You look for anything to get the rally started. Right there, an infield single. They'll take it and try to build from it moving forward.
Now a bunt attempt here. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Dustin Pedroia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there.
The shortstop, number 2.
Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kim's on his horse. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score.